play with Lego. It's not a toy.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not a toy.
You like to build your Lego.
Some people just
Surely.
don't understand. Well, I'm in a suit. I'm not coming on. I was like, I ripped my quad. My quad's hanging off.
So what did they do?
I had to play the last 20 minutes.
That is mental.
And then
20 minutes with a torn quad.
You
and
should
then
have
it
just
was-
kicked through your left foot.
yeah, it wasn't that good then.
Still ain't.
Yeah, it's still not.
They smell. What can I do to get rid of the smell?
they were horrendous.
So welcome back to Life for Kitman. Unfortunately, Jonah's ill again. So on my own again. But this isn't going to become a habit, I hope. But today we're joined by two guests. Lewis Ward, who has been with us on and off for a couple of years, and Georgia Clifford, and they're obviously in a relationship, which is why they're together.
Unfortunately,
We call them the Wards,
Yeah.
banter-wise, we call them the Wards. But we're going to jump straight into five-a-side team. We're going to go with Georgia's first. So there's your board, there's your pen, your marker's already on there for you.
Oh, love it. What about
Off
if I don't
we
want
go.
to play that
Do you want me to
formation?
hold it?
Yeah, it's probably worth lifting it a little bit. There we go, I'm
Okay.
usually that side.
I'm going to go with Mary Earps in goal, because you know, England
course.
#1. Joe Potter. Farrah Williams.
It's already better than your team, Molly.
I know, it's mental.
Rachel Furness. Oh, it's meant to be on. And Helen Ward.
Well, it's a good team. Obviously, Marianne Earps, England, World Cup,
Yeah.
Euros, whatever it was, all the rest of it. Like, she's been everywhere, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how good of a keeper is she?
Yeah, unreal. And I think when I played with her, she was a great keeper, but where she is now is just leaps and bounds from
So
where.
she's developed
Yeah,
massively.
she's developed
and-
massively, and yeah, she's massive. Yeah.
Do you feel like, because as the game's developed, she's kind of developed with it, and do you feel
Yeah.
like this group of players now that we're seeing with the England team especially have developed with the game?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know?
Yeah, and I think also with her, it's like she got her break at a good point,
Of course.
and then just flew from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, big name and goal.
Yeah, big name in goal. Big name. And Potter, where did you play with her?
I played with her at Reading. She also played for England
Right.
earlier in her career, and she was probably someone that I really looked up to. She was a centre back, and that's obviously my position. And
course.
just her, she's now coaching in Scotland, and yeah, well, she's the manager actually, and just her wealth of knowledge and like what she could give to me and the experiences. Like when I trained alongside her, I learned
Yeah.
so much. And she's a decent player.
It must be the same with a lot of them, to be honest. Like Farrah Williams, like
Yeah, basically
It's
this
a
is all
household
just like a Reading team, so I just played with them all at Reading.
that's good, though, isn't it?
Helen.
Oh, apart from Helen, I played with her at Watford. Although she was at Reading when I first joined.
Yeah.
I know someone else who was at Reading as well. This guy. Is that where you two met?
Yeah, we met in
Yeah.
Reading, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, then he stalked me. And,
Yeah.
Of course.
You don't need to go into the stalking bit.
But yeah, I mean, Farrah Williams, it's a great.
Yeah,
name.
class
Like,
player, yeah. Yeah, unbelievable. Like, when I think I was 17 when she joined Reading, and just to see her train, like, her passes, her techniques, like, everything was just on point
It must
in
be
training.
so good. Like, how would you say you were when you joined?
17.
To see a player like that, you know, in her prime, and be
Yeah.
able to watch and learn and talk to and take knowledge must be incredible for a young player.
Oh yeah,
coming through,
it was so inspirational, and obviously I'd looked up to Farrah for a long time since I was the age of 8.
Yeah.
So then to be on a training pitch with her, I had to like pinch myself every day because I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
of course.
Or I'd tackle her, but oh my god, I just tackled Farrah Williams. Oh my god,
I just gave it the ball back. I'm so sorry.
Sorry,
have it back.
my bad. But yeah, good team. And Ward,
Helen Ward, yeah, she's a Welsh international. She's just she put the ball in front of goal and she'll finish it.
yeah.
Yeah, obviously good last name as well.
Well,
Well, yeah, don't know if I'll be taking that, you know.
well, one day, who knows? And Furness, obviously on the left.
Yes, she's now at Bristol. Powerhouse, like just powerful player. I think most of her goals she scored. She plays for Ireland as well. Most of the goals she scored were headers.
Right.
Anything she would get a head on. Like you would
Right.
just put it in there. You'd be like, yeah, Furness is going
She
to get
played
a head
for our
on
team?
we can give her a call.
And a gaffer?
My gaffer would be Adam Jeffries. He was when I went to Reading. I was at the reserves to start with, and he was my reserve manager.
Right.
And he was probably the one that introduced me to like kind of the coaching element of football. And he went into so much detail that I loved, and it really enhanced me as a player. And then obviously he gave me the opportunity to step in with the first team.
Yeah.
So yeah, I owe him a lot.
Oh, that's good. And a kit that your team would play in from kits that you've worn during your career?
It would be my favourite kit, which is the Reading orange away kit. I think it was 2019. I think it was the away kit.
I'm not up with Reading kits for obvious reasons.
Yeah, obviously.
Right.
But maybe a Swindon one now. Who knows?
Maybe that blue away one. I like that blue away one.
Oh yeah, it's really nice.
Blue
It's
away
like
one's
an
nice.
American style, isn't it?
Yeah, with the black and white.
Yeah,
But
it
then
is
like
nice.
black shorts and white socks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a weird
Bit
combo.
weird, but
Yeah, you know, it was all
Just
a bit
the
last
shirt
minute,
size.
you know?
No, but like even for like a
Yeah.
a Brazil or a Portsmouth, it's blue, red, blue, white, red. It actually like blends.
yeah.
Just the
Well,
the
you've got,
blue,
you've
black.
got, you've got
That
the
kit
black on
ruins
the
us,
shirt.
by the way.
yeah.
Because you can't wear blue against them. You can't wear red against them. When we played them in League One,
Yeah, no, I was there.
yeah, of course you were. You were playing for them. They killed us. We were wearing all sorts of
Yeah,
different
we were
colours to
red,
make it
red
match.
top,
black shorts.
black
no.
short.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I don't know.
a
I
white
can't
short.
remember.
It was a weird combination.
It was red, black, blue. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. something.
Nice.
Yeah, it
was
was
really
weird.
horrible.
It was weird. Did not look good. But yeah, what a team.
Yeah.
What a team. Right.
Don't think you're going to find one that beats that.
You're probably right.
Do you even want to do your team?
No,
one
just
now?
leave it.
Just leave it
Just
like
stay
that.
with yours.
Come on. I want to see your team.
Just
Right. You're going to have to do some
just put the
rubbing out.
board
pretty
there.
quick.
Yeah, just hold it.
Oh, no, you're not actually making it hold it. Tell you what. Put this. Oh, you're right-handed, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
That's right. I can write left-handed.
Can you?
He did, yeah, when he broke his arm,
When I broke my arm,
he
I
had to write everything
I
left-handed.
learned to write left-handed.
Do you want me to hold it?
It's going to be really awkward.
It's fine. Oh,
Good start.
yeah, it's a good start.
So, yeah, I'll just leave it like that. I'm going to go with... Oh,
Oh,
pen's running out.
Oh, no.
looks like some 3-year-olds right
Yeah,
there as well.
I'm going to go with Jake Cole in goal.
Jake Cole.
I was with him at Aldershot.
Okay. Which is interesting because we're playing them in the FA Cup.
Oh no, it's very strange, yeah. I'm going to go with...
Oh,
Oh,
no.
what's happened to the pen? Georgia, what you done to the pen?
I just knew his team wasn't going to be as good, so I thought.
Matt Crooks,
Matt Crooks.
now at Middlesbrough. I'm going to go with... My left hand has got worse.
Well, you said you were good at it.
Ah, it's
What does that say?
Glads.
Glads.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, thank God. What a lad.
Glads.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm then going to go... It's actually
course.
good that you can't see it.
No, of course. Willow.
Willow.
No, it goes without saying.
Yeah. And then... Oh,
You trying to do a J?
yeah.
Yeah, good. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Very midfield based.
I wasn't expecting that one.
No, I know.
But, yeah.
So,
What a team.
I've gone with mine... Well, I can't have Chaz in there because I haven't played with Chaz.
Oh, this is
So
true.
I haven't actually made an appearance with Chaz yet.
Oh, that's killer.
So,
Would he have been? How'd you have?
potentially, yeah, I need a... Well, it's very midfield based.
Yeah.
So there's no defenders in there. There's no... but goalie was obviously the hard one because...
Because you can't choose yourself.
You can't choose yourself. You could do, but you can't choose yourself. So, and obviously I've been in squads with loads of good goalies. Jojo, Sol last year, Murph this year. I could have had Mildy in there.
Yeah.
I
Should have had.
I could have put Mildy
Should
in
have had,
there.
because he was on the bench for Man City when you were in
He
goal,
was,
so
yeah.
therefore you're in the same squad. So you could have picked Mildy.
Could have put Mildy in there.
That's poor from you. I think
Yeah, I know.
not picking Mildy.
That's fine.
But Coley, for me, was... At that time, I went into Aldershot, and he was player of the season the year before.
Right.
And he was a little bit older, a little bit more experienced, played in Championship with QPR, played for
course.
Plymouth. Like, obviously a lot of experience. And for me, he was really helpful. Just little comments, little sort of just picking you up now and again. And because he was the senior goalie, he almost took the training sessions as well.
Yeah.
We didn't have a permanent goalie coach
Right,
at Aldershot
okay.
when I was on loan.
Yeah.
So when I was training at Aldershot, he would kind of run the sessions. So,
Of course.
but he could have been horrible. He could have been a bad egg or
Yeah.
anything to try and disrupt me. But he was fine. He was good. He was good for me, like coaching me all the way through.
Of course.
So, Matt Crooks, I played with at Northampton. And yeah, I mean, he went to Rotherham from Northampton, and he's obviously playing in the Championship with Middlesbrough. Just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just on the ball, off the ball, just an unbelievable player.
Yeah.
That's all I can really say about Matt. He was just unbelievable. And then I think
We know loads about these boys.
these three, and I think when they played together and it worked, it was frightening.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, the game that sticks out for me is Port Vale away in the league.
Yeah.
Them three played in midfield together.
In the yellow
It was
kit.
just, yeah,
Yeah.
the yellow-green kit
Yeah.
was just
Ridiculous.
frightening. So
Absolutely frightening. And he was unbelievable on Saturday.
yeah, one of
Like,
the
wasn't he?
interns goes to me on Saturday. Goes, "Who's Jack Payne?" I said, oh, "Just watch, just watch,
Just watch the 90 minutes and we'll
I'm
see.
speaking to
Yeah.
you. Just watch the game."
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
Incredible. And
those three now.
well, I'm glad.
Willow and glad, yeah.
A gaffer?
Gaffer, gonna go with Yap Stam from Reading.
Pulled a name out the bag.
I have, yeah. I have pulled a name out of the bag. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just pick that one up.
Just because training with the first team group at that time, when they got to the playoffs, and that Reading team under him was just phenomenal. The football they were playing, the ethos that he brought to the club. But in training, it was a case of he'd go, "This is how it's done. You step out." He'd step in and just zing a ball. Or, but the worst thing was we used to play head tennis every day. And the staff got quite competitive. It was staff versus goalies, goalies versus
We
staff.
used to play head tennis.
Yeah, but
It got so competitive we had to take it away.
yeah, well, I had Yapstam studs in my chest. I went to the net
Mental.
and just had this big foot come over the top. Just got the studs in the chest. So yeah. But just the way he drove the club and the ethos that he brought to it was just top tier. And you could tell that's almost how that Man United team he was in worked, and that's how he wanted everything. And it was just professional all the way.
Perfect. And a kit that you've played in, so I'm assuming it'd be a goalie kit.
Well, it could be a goalie kit. The kit that I think we did well in and that I prefer seeing in front of me is that yellow and green kit, the Swindon one.
Yeah.
I think from that year was really nice.
With your keeper in pink.
Yeah, keeper in pink.
Keeper in
pink, you make playoffs. Keeper not in pink, you don't make playoffs.
You don't make playoffs. Simple as that. Simple as that. Well, two unbelievable teams. I think we can all agree they're both absolutely class. Internationals all over the place in Georgia. And just some top guys. Like from what we know, like Glads, Willow, Paney.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
top-
we'd have a laugh
The
in that
top
team.
of the guy. Like,
Yeah.
if you were going to rank your top blokes, they're right up there.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, you've picked that trip just for the away games.
Yeah.
100%.
Just to have fun on the bus
Bus
and
trips.
travel.
Yeah, hotel trips.
Yeah, because we have a good time. Let's move on from the five-a-side teams. I'm going to run through some teams. Georgia has played for. Hang on, where's it gone? There. Reading, Oxford, Palace, Watford, and now Swindon. How did you end up here? What was the situation? Like, obviously Watford are a higher level.
Yeah.
So you're obviously coming from a higher level. So, to end up like at Swindon. Like, how did that
I did
come
my
about?
ACL
Okay.
at Watford for the second time. Did it 3 years prior to that.
Oh.
And yeah, it was a long road back. I recovered from it, went straight back into my first training session with Watford. Didn't feel right, so had to have new surgery because my meniscus had also teared. So I had to have stitches taken out of that because they'd previously repaired that.
Yeah.
And then so I had a really good off season, getting back fit, and this opportunity came up with the coaching as well, being head coach. And I think that's what kind of took my interest the most, because I enjoy coaching. I coach at academy level, so to be offered a first team role was, I didn't really want to turn that down. And at the age of 24, I don't know many 24-year-olds that are head coach at a women's club. So I think it was the opportunity there coaching, but also just to play again and have fun, fall in love back with football and get my confidence back. Because I think sometimes when I've done it previously, where I did my ACL at Reading, and you have to go back into that fast-paced game, which is doable, but it does take your confidence away doing your ACL. So that's why I dropped down then, went to Oxford, got my minutes that year, and then went back up.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, I think it was mainly a confidence thing, getting back on the ball, playing time, but also the coaching opportunity.
Did I see that you won Player of the Year when you were at Oxford?
Yes. Yeah. It was,
I mean, we don't mention Oxford.
Yeah.
On it, but you know, that's an unbelievable accolade.
It was a great achievement, yeah. And I think it was sad because we didn't actually get to finish that season because it was COVID. So we went into lockdown and we were third at that point, and I think we had a couple of games in hand. So it was like one of those seasons where...
What happened to the season? Did they just null and void it? Oh, that's a killer.
Yeah, it was a killer. But then I got the opportunity to go to Palace, so I went to Palace, which was a great experience. But yeah, no, this opportunity was an amazing opportunity to come up. It's also right on the doorstep, close to home, so didn't have to travel as much. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And the girls are good,
yeah,
team's good. Obviously, you've
group.
had a managerial change as well. How did that affect?
I think we dealt with it really well because it came on early on in the season, and obviously people came to play under Mike. And he was a fantastic manager. I love to coach under him. He's been in the game for a long time and has a lot of knowledge, and I wanted to learn from that. But yeah, I think we dealt with the transition very well, and we've been performing well. So
yeah, I mean, we obviously keep up to date with it, and we speak to Lewis every day because we see him all the time, and he always keeps us updated. But yeah, it looks like a much improved season from previous ones, if you like.
Yeah, I mean, I can't comment on the squad that were before because I never saw it. But yeah, from when I came in, where we were playing to where we are now, we are playing good football.
That's what I was
and it
going to
looks
say.
good.
Is it? Have you seen a huge development?
A massive development, and I think that one of it was just having faith and giving the players faith that we want to go for promotion this year, and we can do that with the players we've got. And obviously we've had a good run of games, we've got good results, which helps. But yeah, the football is every week. I would say it's getting better.
Currently third.
We are currently third. Yeah.
Just Exeter and
Bournemouth
ahead of it, and they've both won all their games, haven't they?
Yeah.
So they're
dubiously though.
Yeah, frustrating game against Bournemouth.
Was it?
Yeah.
Come on, talk to me about it.
So we lost 3-2, but I mean I scored a goal, so it's great. But I also gave away a pen, which was not a pen.
He told me all about it.
Yeah, so we lost 3-2 and they got 2 penalties. So it was one of those games where I think we deserved the win.
Yeah.
But the referee gave them the game.
It's good though, isn't it? Because you've got 2 teams in the league that have won every game, but you guys are right up there and competing with them when you play them. So it's not like they're 2 teams that are running away with it and they're much better than everyone else.
Exactly that.
You're really competitive.
Yeah, we are really
in
pushing.
League.
Yeah, and when we played them, I would say when we played Exeter and Bournemouth, I've come away from that game like we've actually played the better football. We've had the better opportunities. It's just that it's falling their way on the day.
Of course.
Which is frustrating, but we're still in the chance of winning the league. They're hopefully going to drop points. Well, when we see them again,
they're not going to win every game all
season,
season, are they? You wouldn't imagine.
No.
There's going to be a moment where they have a wobble, like in any season.
Yeah.
Like for any team, unless you're Arsenal from years back.
Yeah.
You know, you don't go a whole season unbeaten, do you?
No.
You know, so yeah. Shall we move on to the kick quiz?
Yeah.
Should we do that? Because this could be
just to
very
put it out there though.
Go on.
Me and Lewis don't actually watch football.
No, I know this.
So we're not
I've
football
established
fans.
this question.
Like,
No. Football fans is not the right term. We do football so much. When we go home, we don't want to watch it when we get home.
No, yeah. So I'm not really. Well, it'll be interesting to see how this quiz goes.
It will be. What we're
Do we
going to
get a
do?
big timer because
Yeah.
Well, normally.
Are we doing it together or is it?
Well, normally.
because we might need that.
Yeah, we might need the help.
Normally, what we would do is you'd have 30 seconds to name as many as you can.
Right. Okay.
But because there's 2 of you, I want you to compete. So the buzzer's
This is
there.
going to be pure.
The buzzer's there.
For the kit.
All right. When I turn the kit
I've not got
around,
long arms like him.
I was going to tap it with my foot.
when I turn the kit around, you guys.
Do we
whoever-
get only one, like, once I buzz, like...
Oh yeah. If you get it wrong,
false buzz.
if you get it wrong, it gets passed over. And we're going to play.
Because you'd be so eager, you just buzz it when you don't even know what it is.
We're going to go first to 5.
Okay.
All right.
Are they like any kits or in a
No,
certain
they're any
league?
kits.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
just football kits in general.
Right, okay.
But there's a few you might know in there. Because I'm
I
not.
hope so.
Like Swindon, or...
I'm not that horrible.
And is it just going to be their home kits or away kits as well? Or
It's all kits.
It's just
Okay, I'm
kits.
just
just kits.
clarifying.
It's just kits.
It's just
They've got
kits. Everyone,
training
it's
kits in
just
there
kits.
as well.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know.
This is proper delaying.
Okay, sorry.
Delaying tactics. I love it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because you need to hit the buzzer
Yeah,
if you want to
yeah,
answer.
sorry.
But don't just let her win. You can't have that. I need you to
No,
compete.
he's 100% just going to let me buzz and I'm going to say a random club and
Oh,
he's going
and,
to be like...
and then he's going to
Yeah,
go.
he's
Myself
gonna-
more
"Oh,
time.
just
Give
yeah."
myself more time.
You ready?
Yeah.
No, we don't need a timer. I turn around for the timer because that's what we normally do. We don't need to. Are we ready?
Yeah.
First kit.
Rangers.
No. Incorrect.
Cardiff.
Incorrect. Can we go back? No, we done? Shall I go to the next one?
Yeah, I don't know that.
Umbro.
I got there
Oh,
first.
no, you didn't. Swindon away.
Away. He didn't say away. Swindon away. 1-0
What do you mean?
Oh, God.
You didn't say away.
You don't have to say away, just name. Yeah, you just
1-0,
name-
Wardy. Ready?
Just name the team.
Oh.
Millwall.
Oh, Millwall. He's got it.
Are they in the
2-0.
team?
Ready?
No. QPR.
QPR.
Yes.
2-1. This is tough. I've used this one before and people didn't get it.
Is it English?
Yes. And our men's team play them this coming month.
I was going to say Accrington.
It is Accrington.
Yeah, I wasn't. You didn't even need the hint. I was going to say Accrington.
Sorry.
That's all right. Don't worry.
Well, you did.
That was a quick buzz.
Birmingham.
It is Birmingham. How do you know that? No one gets that one.
Yes.
Oh, incredible.
Just because I know the women's club, one of my friends plays for them, so I always see
well,
her
there you
on
go
her
then.
Instagram.
There you go. See? So you don't
See?
need to watch football to know
Yeah,
kids.
just need Instagram. Watford.
Watford. What are we on now? 3-3.
That was so quick.
Oh, who's the Devils? I don't know. Crew.
No.
Oh.
I was going to say Blackburn.
It is Blackburn.
That was the sponsor.
I know, but I thought they might link.
Oh, God. You ready?
No.
Oh, no.
It's actually Reading.
It is Reading. What are we, 4-4? Ooh.
Crystal Palace.
5-4 and a dubious winner is Georgia.
Winner.
Ah, good fun.
That's embarrassing for you.
Not really. I mean,
really.
You just named the ones that you played.
Yeah, a lot of them were teams you
No,
played for.
I didn't know. I haven't played for Birmingham.
True. You didn't play
But
for
Watford
Birmingham.
and Reading.
Yeah, well,
and-
yeah.
It was last one, Palace.
Palace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've had a few.
The Birmingham one was really good.
Thank
You've
you.
had a few. We finished with Reading. You both played for Reading.
Yeah.
What? Obviously, they're having their troubles now. How was it when you were both there? Because obviously, as we've already covered, you met at Reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was it? What was it like then? For
I was there for 13 years, and what you're seeing now started a long time ago,
yeah,
and it's just snowballed, and finally it's caught enough speed to actually just derail everything.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I had a season ticket there. Like I really like the club. It's my hometown club, so it's a shame to see what the states it's in. But unfortunately, it has been coming for at least 10 years,
yeah,
which is a shame. But coming through the academy there, it was great. Getting into the first team environment, I never made a first team appearance, which was a shame. Never made the bench. Travelled with the squad a few times,
yeah. But were the 19th or whatever.
yeah, 19th man, 20th
Yeah.
man. So yeah, it was a good experience. I enjoyed my time there. Just wish I'd made that appearance just to tick that off.
Of course.
But, yeah.
And without that time, you wouldn't have then gone on to be a pro. Play
No,
all the
of
games
course,
you've
yeah,
played
no,
and-
of course. I made all my. I did all my loans. I mean, on your list of my clubs up there. I went through all the kind of the steps of the process of working your way up. So I went Conference South, and then went to Conference Prem, then got into League Two.
Yeah.
And then I went to Exeter on my first permanent, and then just broke my arm.
So we just list your clubs a sec before we go into.
Yeah,
Have we got enough time?
If you want
This
to.
is incredible.
Well, let's. Most of them are loans, though. Like,
Yeah, but they all count. Mate.
yeah, no, I know they all count.
Are you
but-
ready? Are we ready for this? Reading, Whitehawk, Sutton on loan. How do I say the one in Iceland?
Fylke.
Is this where the hair and beard came from?
Well,
'Cause some people say you look like
I was
a
living
Viking.
with Herman Hreiderson.
Well, there you go then.
Yeah,
That explains
I stayed at his house for about 6 weeks.
it. Margate, Hungerford, Aldershot, Forest Green, FGR, Exeter, Portsmouth, Swindon, Sutton, Swindon. What am I on there?
You missed
14.
out Northampton as well.
Did I? Did I not say
I said
Northampton?
Forest Green and FGR.
Oh, did I? Oh, sorry. Northampton, FGR.
Yeah.
It says 14, I think, so far.
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah,
Um,
a lot of clubs, aren't it? But they all play a part in
Oh, yeah,
building you
yeah,
as a player
100%,
because
yeah, and-
every different environment, every different coach, every different set of players, it all moulds you as a pro. Like, so,
yeah.
you know, that has kind of ultimately led you to all the success that you've had here in terms of especially your first season.
Yeah,
with,
no, it's
you know, the
again,
all the
looking
games.
back at my time there, I wouldn't say any of those were. They were experiences. They
Yeah.
were learning curves. They were different environments, different times, different whatever you want to call it. But you look back on them, and they, as you said, they mould you, they shape you, and especially some of the early ones. For a goalie, you need to have those
because you need to play games.
experiences because you need to play games.
Yeah, which
So-
we always say, especially with young keepers that we've got. You need to be out playing.
Yeah,
Like Connor
and-
at the moment is on loan at Supermarine.
Yeah.
Just because he needs to be out
You
playing.
need to play games. Yeah, I mean, I went to Fylke just to play a few games over the summer because I was meant to be playing in the 21s that year. Didn't play a lot of games because one of the other goalies couldn't find a loan, so it all pushed everyone back a little bit,
Yeah.
and that kind of halted my development. So I was like, we played them in one of their last pre-season friendlies because
Right.
they have a summer league, and they said they needed a goalie for the first part of the season. I said, I'll go.
Yeah. That's an experience. isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
It grows you. And it doesn't just grow you as a footballer, it grows you as a person.
Yeah, and then went to Margate and then played, I don't know, about 16, 18 games until November. I felt my quad ping in a game just because you come through Reading Academy, you're used to playing short passes all the time, you're not used to
yeah.
crashing it long. Then get into Conference South and it's like, right, I need to start shelling it a little bit more. Felt it go about the 70th minute and looked over to the bench, said you need to, the manager was the sub goalie as well.
Okay.
So I was like, I've ripped my quad. Like,
Yeah.
I felt it go, it's ping. Well, I'm in a suit, I'm not coming on. I was like, but I've ripped my quad. My quad's hanging off.
So what did they do?
I had to play the last 20 minutes.
That is mental.
And
You played
then,
20 minutes with a torn quad.
We
And
should
then
have
it
just
was-
kicked through your left foot.
yeah, it wasn't that good then.
Still ain't.
Yeah, it's still not that good now.
You can't say that.
No, she can, it's fine.
We actually do a competition every pre-season, and we'll do like pinging and that, and I beat him every year with left foot.
Just have to let her win for confidence, but you know.
Yeah,
I feel like there's some fireworks going off outside.
yeah.
That's mental. If anyone can hear it, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But yeah, so I had to play. So then it was like, oh no, it can't be that bad. 3 months later, I came back. So
mental.
yeah,
But it's all experiences.
well, it's all experiences.
It's all
Yeah.
experiences. And obviously, Georgia, you were at Reading
Yeah.
from 17, you say.
Well, I actually joined
Or
when I
earlier?
was 16.
Right.
But my first year I played for the reserves.
Okay.
And then that's when I stepped into the first team.
Right.
So mine was a very positive experience. I came when I think they'd only been in the WSL for a year. I think it was like the first or second year in the WSL.
Okay.
They just came through and got promoted. I think it was like nearly back to back. Yeah, I think it might have been back to back. They got promoted. So it was like a really positive environment. Everything was stepping up. They like my second year they went full time, and it was like they were on the growth and they were doing really, really well. And their manager was Kelly Chambers, and she was doing really, really well. Yeah. Growing the academy whilst growing the first team, the reserves. So mine was a really positive experience, and it's a shame that they've now dropped down. But I think, again, like Lewis said, I think they probably had it coming as well, where they had a couple of seasons where it was like, oh, are they going to get relegated, or are they going to cling on for dear life? And they did that. It's a shame. Obviously, they're in a situation now, they're part-time again, so they've taken a step back. But again, I think it all depends on the men's team as well, because they are a lot of the financial backing for them.
That's where most of the funding will come from for
exactly
it.
That. So if they're kind of in a bad way, it makes the women...
It did take off, because I remember when it was Fran Kirby signed the women's first professional contract for the ladies team.
Yeah.
And she was their only full-time player, but she was training with the academy boys.
Okay.
So she'd come in during their day release days and train with them, which is probably why she is so good now, because she's been training with 16-year-old boys all the time, and bless her, she's not the tallest.
No.
But then for her development, she's had to get used to the physical side of the game.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
So therefore, she's had to be better technically and pick up better positions and better spaces, so that she doesn't have to deal with the physical side. You know, so which has developed her game, and then obviously when she's gone back into her own, age and whatever with the women's, she's different kind of.
She was a
beast
joke,
from what she
because
was.
I joined. I think she was only there for a short period before she went to Chelsea, and we used to kind of train with the first team. It would be like reserves. Oh, they need to do a phase of plays, so you need to chip in. It was like, okay, you're marking Frank Urban. I was like, okay, I'm 16. Like,
cheers. Should we talk a little bit about kit, as this is a kit podcast, essentially? Favourite kits as a kid?
As a kid?
Yeah. When you were a kid, what?
I used to wear England kit. If you look at me at any like soccer school or camp, I'm always wearing an England kit. Yeah.
Wardy? Was it always goalie kits, or were you like?
No. I wasn't. I was
gonna say,
you tried outfield.
Always. Yeah. I tried outfield. Realised I couldn't run, so got put in goal. No, so my dad was an Arsenal fan.
Okay.
And I just remember the 02 Arsenal kits from like the early 2000s, and then the burgundy one that they wore when Highbury.
Yeah, the last year at Highbury. Yeah.
So those are the ones that kind of stick out in my mind. We had a couple of those.
Arsenal. I wasn't expecting Arsenal.
Yeah, Reading kits don't really change.
No. Well, how come?
No.
So they're always just
blue and white.
blue and white hoops.
Blue and white
So
hoops.
Although their away kits have changed quite a bit, because I remember when I first joined, it was like
purple,
purpley colour.
The Thai Airways one. Yeah.
That was a nice kit.
Yeah, the away
tanned.
kits. They make you look tanned. The away kits have also changed, but yeah, the home kits are always the same. Really, you can't really change those. So the Arsenal ones, growing up, we had a couple of like the early 2000 ones.
Fair enough.
But then I think you were also brought up in a very football dominant house.
Yeah.
Like you always had football, and like my parents hate football.
Oh, okay.
My dad's an ice hockey player, so he was just like football. Like no, like we went to watch ice hockey instead of football. So I think that's why I always went for an England kit, because I was like...
Just generic.
I was just generic. Or no, what was the year that Liverpool did really well, because I then became a Liverpool fan that year, and then the next season they didn't do great.
If I had known that, you wouldn't be on it.
Yeah. Jonah would be here.
Yeah, Jonah would be here. Jonah loves it.
And then from that point I was like, oh no, I'm not going to support a club.
Yeah.
Mental. If you had to choose, home, away or third, from your history with kits... what would you choose if you had to pick one? Either playing a home shirt, an away shirt, or a third shirt?
I would go away.
Right.
I just think they're like cooler.
Because they're all a bit different.
Because they're all different. No,
Yeah.
Oh, just generically. Just
it's just generically away shirts are always...
an away shirt because...
Sorry, I thought you had to choose one specific one for...
No, whereas third shirts are like always a bit wacky.
Yeah.
Away shirts are always a bit different colours each year, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But your home shirt's very traditional, so if you have to... I have to
Just
choose
wear
obviously.
random goalie shirt.
You don't care, do you?
No.
No.
I get put in whatever colour
Whatever
suits
colour,
everyone
yeah.
else.
It's pretty much, yeah, to be fair. We go, oh, we'll wear green, and then the EFL go, no, you got to wear blue.
Alright, fine, change it then.
We're like, Wardy wearing blue. Okay, what boots have you both got currently?
I've got Nike.
Oh, I've seen them this week, haven't I?
Yeah, I've seen them this week.
Yeah, because
Because someone had to clean
doesn't
them.
clean their boots, apparently. So Wardy brought them in to clean them.
Let's get this story straight. It's not that she doesn't clean them.
He's just like a clean freak when it
just-
comes to boots.
She leaves them in the bag, the drawstring bags, then leaves it in my car for about a week. Before then she needs them again. By that time my car stinks, the boots stink.
He
So-
actually come to me yesterday morning with these boots, right? And he goes, they smell. What can I do to get rid of the smell?
they were horrendous.
So we've literally gone, right, hot water, some soap,
And just soak
and just
them.
swirl it around inside. Leave it in there for a bit, and then tip them out, and then hang them up, and hopefully they'll dry.
I'm not normally that bad. It's just because I think we had an away. No, it's because we had an away trip. Was it?
No, you trained. You didn't even have a game.
Yeah, no, I did train. I had other things to do on my Sunday. Like when I got home, I wasn't interested in cleaning my boots.
Yeah, you wanted to go Christmas shopping.
I did.
Mental. What, in October?
Yeah, I
Are you
like to
alright?
be organised. I think we've only got 3 people to get, and then we're done. Just because then in December, I can enjoy my Christmas festive activities, and I
Yeah.
don't have to worry about getting presents whilst everyone else is
What
running
is there
around
to worry
the shops.
about? You know, you just buy him Lego.
Yeah, well, this is true. He's done. He's
Yeah,
sorted.
right, sorted.
Just get Lego.
Just get Lego and
That'll
it's
do.
done.
If you want to get me some Lego, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually bought you Lego.
Did you?
Yeah,
I've got a calendar for you.
You didn't.
in Costco, I rang Lewis and I was like, oh my god, the Lego Christmas calendars are only £23, and normally in Smiths they're £30. So bargain. I'll let him have it if it's a bargain. And I was like, what do you want? Do you want the Harry Potter or the Star Wars one? He goes, you choose. Then I got another phone call going, no, I want the Lego one. No, sorry, not Lego.
Or both.
I want both. And I was like, you're not having both, you're having one or the other. And then he was like, he sent me around this shop about 25 times
This is
going, I
mental.
want Star Wars. No, I want Harry Potter. No, I want Star. In the end, I bought both. And I said to him, I was like, whichever one you don't want, you can give to Hoops because I know you like to play with Lego.
Play with Lego. It's not a toy.
Yeah.
Well,
not
so
a toy.
You like to build your Lego.
Some people just don't
Sorry.
understand.
It's not
Sorry,
a toy, is
it's
it?
a complicated, interlocking brick system or whatever you like to call it.
Incredible. it's incredible.
But I said to him, I was like,
Just
so
for some background and context, all me and Wardy talk about is Lego. I've got loads of Lego sets at home. Wardy's got loads of Lego sets at home.
It's an
Apparently,
investment.
Jake Kane's really into the Lego as well.
Yeah.
I've had a few chats with him about
Yeah.
It's
it.
an
so-
investment.
Lego's,
yeah, it's
Lego's
also
class.
a hassle to store and to put everywhere.
That's all right, you've got a
We love
container.
Lego. Somehow we've got
So,
off
no,
kit,
so I said
and
to him,
we're
you
on
can
Lego.
give the other calendar
So what happened to it? Where
He's
is
kept
it, and
both
why
of
haven't
them.
I got it?
Because it's not Christmas yet.
Good. Good answer. Okay, cut or long socks?
Long.
Long. You're weird.
I'm straight. Well,
Well, what do
This
you
is
do?
weird. Do you not know what you're doing for
what
socks?
I do.
I should have had these in my hand.
What do you do with your socks?
So my boots are really narrow. I've got quite wide feet,
Yeah.
and I like wearing 2 pairs of socks.
Yeah.
So I just cut the toes off the socks.
Oh, you would
Just
know.
the end of the toes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I burn them so that they don't fray. And then he sorted for the season. He has this pair of socks that don't have like a toe on the end.
I never knew that about you.
Well, there you go.
Stops you getting
Every day's a school day, isn't it, Warren?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No,
that's-
I thought you
that
were
could be the weirdest
No, I
sock
do wear long
thing.
socks.
Because I like
That's
to
the
double up my
weirdest sock
socks
thing.
underneath. I never knew you cut the
No,
toes.
I don't like the look of cut socks.
No,
Because
we're
I
not
was
baller
raised
enough
at
for
Reading, you
that.
weren't allowed cut
Yeah.
socks.
We're
so.
not baller enough either.
No.
No, you've got to be. Here's one for you. Homemade shin pads or real ones. And by homemade,
What do you mean?
Do you not know about the homemade
Get a
shin
bookcase
pads?
covering. Put
I-
it in.
Yeah, no, literally. Like people just cut like an insole and put that as a shin
Yeah.
pad. Or
No, you know what my pet hate is? You know these miniature ones?
yeah,
Just don't put one in. Like,
yeah. What's the point?
what is the point in it?
What's the point? But are we going to talk about his shin pads?
Which ones?
The Johnny Bravo ones.
Some Johnny Bravo ones.
Yeah, have you not told him about the other ones?
What are the ones?
No.
Is there other ones?
Not bringing those up.
What's going on here?
Not on the podcast.
Okay, all right. We'll talk about that later.
They'll be for later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. And if it's suitable, we'll share it.
Yeah. If they're suitable, we'll share them.
And have you got any superstitions around kit
No.
other than cutting the toes off your socks? Is there anything you do? Do you like, I know you like to tape the end of your thingy, don't you? Your Under Armour.
What?
Where you put your gloves on.
No.
No, do you not?
I don't do that.
Who was doing that? I thought you did
It's one of your
that.
other goalies.
No, I thought you did that.
No, I
do you
don't
not do that?
I don't wear Under Armour. Not in games.
You've got the wrong person.
The only-
No, I haven't got the wrong person.
No, I in training I'll take my waist so that my trousers don't fall
That's
down.
what it is you do. It's your waist. And I'm going, what are you doing?
No, and also in training, have you ever seen him when he puts his rain jacket like underneath as
Yeah,
his
yeah,
thumb,
what-
and then
what
he
is
puts
that?
his jumper and everything else
Yeah,
on
talk
top?
to me about that. Talk to us
Weird.
about. He says he has no superstition. He does.
Yeah.
No, they're
He
not,
wears-
it's not a superstition, it's a routine.
Okay. All right. Well, same thing. Go on.
Not.
Go on. Talk to us about the rain jacket under the jumper.
So, a rain jacket, if you wear it and zip it up, it puffs out. Right? If you've got a jumper underneath it, it still puffs out like that, doesn't it? The zip.
Right.
not a
Yeah.
fashion
So
show.
when you
I
move,
know,
right, the
but
zip
when
goes.
you're catching, it gets in the way. So the
Right.
jumper keeps it flat.
Well, there you
It
go.
makes sense.
It does. But it's very logical.
Yeah,
and-
he's a very logical person.
Logical person.
Yeah, and the...
Which is why he loves
Sometimes
Lego.
it's annoying.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like Lego.
That's why he likes Lego, because it's a logical build, isn't it?
But then...
Book 1, book 2, book 3.
Exactly, yeah. Bag one, bag
One,
two.
one, one.
But then the Under Armour like tights that you wear, or different brands for everyone that's listening, that you wear, they don't have drawstrings.
No, you're right.
So
They're
when you
just
dive,
elastic.
they just slide down. So that's why I
So you tape around
Yeah,
to
tape
keep
around the middle.
I've always wondered what the tape was.
Yeah.
And it's Sol that did that.
Yeah.
So you two sat next to each other last year. One's doing that.
And
One's doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, what's going on here? what's all this tape being used for?
Yeah.
But okay, it's to keep it. I never knew that.
Yeah, it's to
Yeah.
keep the
Yeah.
shorts from flying down.
Well, mental.
Because there's nothing worse with gloves on. You can't really grip your
No.
shorts or your Under
Yeah,
Armour.
put 'em up.
hoist
And you
them
don't
back
want them
up.
falling down, because that would be weird.
Yeah.
One last thing then before we go on to the quiz, which is you two against each other this week. And I'm Quizmaster. It was going to be me and Jonah against
What's
you
the quiz
two, but
about?
all sorts of stuff.
We
You'll
have
have
to
to wait
find
and see. You'll have
Okay.
to wait and see. It'll be a good one. It's fine. You'll know. It'll be fun. Talk to me about penalty saves, Lewis, because
I only
this
save
is
them on TV. I don't save them
this
anywhere.
is one thing. So since I've known you,
Yeah.
you've saved a penalty against Man City, 2 against Port Vale in the playoffs, 1 against Forest Green on the telly.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me there's others as well.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
all
Aldershot
the shot
player-
on the telly.
yeah.
Saved 3 in a playoff game.
And
Right.
then he missed us.
3 in a Oh yeah, you said because then you missed your
Thank
penalty.
you for
yeah,
bringing
I remember.
that up. No one
Yeah.
knew that.
He then took a penalty and missed it. Brilliant.
Yeah, so I saved 1 in the 90 minutes, then 2 in the shootout. Similar situation to the Port Vale game. Saved 2 out the first 3, 3-1 up, 2 penalties to win it. Didn't. And then I took number...
What a way to put it. Didn't. We know.
And then I took number 7. Wasn't expecting to take a penalty. I was walking to the side of the goal, and I look over, as you do, like see who's walking down to the next penalty, like give him a little.
Yeah.
And they were just pointing at me. I'm like, oh, it's me.
But I've seen you take penalties,
Yeah.
and you absolutely smash them in the top corner every time. So what? How did you? What happened?
So I hit the post.
Did you smash it?
It was a big side foot, and I hit the post. Sent the goalie the wrong way, and the ball's actually gone across the goal and out that side of the goal. So I've hit the as you look at
Inside,
it,
and it's come across.
I've hit the right hand side of the post as you look at it. It's gone all the way across the goal.
Would
And I'm
that have won
thinking-
it?
No. It would have just put us 1
Put
up.
us right,
And I think if I scored that, I might have saved the next one.
and then you'd have won, and you'd have been the superstar hero.
Yeah.
But I actually got
Got
called. I went hero to villain for saving 3 penalties and missing 1.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate the commentator that commentated on that game for calling me out.
Yeah. So that was good. What channel was that on?
BT.
BT. Good.
Yeah.
Cheers, BT Sport.
Yeah. Thank you.
Man City. Obviously, Jojo had been away international.
Yeah.
Was it international or
No,
he was away
he went to
international.
AFCON, didn't he? Of
course.
So he went to AFCON. I think we had Crawley or Crew the game before.
Yeah.
And I remember speaking to Mildy and asking very politely, could I play that game? Because Jojo was going away.
Yeah.
And I didn't want my first game in 12 weeks to be Man City.
Yeah.
And I got denied playing that game and had to play Man City for the first time after not playing for 12 weeks.
Well, think about him. He was on the bench.
Yeah, but there
44 years old on the bench.
There was some dubious
Poo in his
COVID
pants.
tests that week. Suddenly, our third choice goalie, Manny, suddenly had COVID on the Friday and Mildy was on the bench.
Mental.
I'm not calling conspiracy, but
Mental.
everyone can dive into that one. But yeah, no, I think it was just a good evening. I think
It was great for the club.
yeah, it was a good evening. I think you look back at it and you go, there's certain things I'd like to do differently.
It's really loud.
And there were certain situations in the game that you look at that with certain personnel things might have gone differently.
Yeah.
But I think it was a good occasion. It was a great atmosphere. The Man City fans are great with me. I'd make a save and they say sign him up. So I was really happy with that. But I think obviously the penalty save, if we're being honest, wasn't a great penalty.
No,
I
but
think-
it is Gabriel Jesus, mate.
Yeah,
Like,
but
give yourself
no,
some
but
credit.
yeah, it was a penalty save. But for me, I always say to people the save afterwards. If we're
The one
talking about
from-
saves,
was it Rodrigo?
Rodri, yeah.
Yeah.
But then with Harry McCurdy scoring his goal, it just gave the fans what they wanted.
That
from the
moment,
evening, that
yeah.
moment. So yeah, I mean, it would be great if we could have a little run this year and get
Certainly
someone in
would.
the third round, and either it be here or go away somewhere. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Be really
No,
good.
definitely. And good for the club, you know, financially and to build
Oh,
crowds.
100%, yeah.
You know, obviously we've had unbelievable support so far this season. Like the attendances have been.
The attendance has been really good.
been
Even
incredible.
Tuesday night against Gillingham last week was
It was 8.5. So was it 8.5?
8.5, 9, I think. It
Yeah,
was,
9.
Which I think the last time we kind of got above that was when we played Forest Green at home, when they were
Yeah.
top of the league and we needed to win to get into the playoffs.
Yeah. Mad.
Yeah, you got your FA Cup as well, haven't you, coming up?
We do, yes. Not this weekend, next weekend.
It's not
Yeah.
Aldershot though.
It's not Aldershot,
not
no.
Aldershot. The under
It'd be
18s have
funny if it was
Aldershot
Aldershot, yeah.
Everyone's got Aldershot
Yeah,
women's
they got that tomorrow, haven't they?
18's got Aldershot
Yeah.
as well, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mental. I can only think, I've only been to Aldershot once, when Paolo Di Canio was manager here, and we needed to win to get promoted, and we drew.
Oh.
I think we drew. We didn't win. We didn't get promoted that night, so we ended up then going to Gillingham and doing it there. Yeah, it's my only experience of Aldershot.
No, it's my debut there was Remembrance Weekend,
Okay.
and it's a massive army town. It's a massive,
Of
and
course.
it was done properly.
Yeah.
Like it
Can
was done
imagine.
properly, so it was really nice. It was, and then it was like, okay, not much pressure now. I went there the week after they played Shrewsbury in the first round,
Yeah.
and I think they lost 5-0. And I went there the week after. I think the goalie got injured in that game, and I was just going there going, okay, just do what you
Play
can.
it. Yeah.
Just do what you can. See what happens.
Cool.
Keep the ball out of the net.
I think we just need to talk a little bit about our sponsors. So we've got In For Free that are our principal sponsor. They help us out massively. They come to watch every now and then. Obviously we've got a couple of people in today to watch, enjoying the live experience and watching us talk rubbish for a little while.
Talk about it.
And talk about kit. We've also got Mad Mash Media, who's obviously here operating all these cameras and making the amateur stuff we do look really professional. And then we've got Tyvegrove, who are our big quiz sponsor, which leads us nicely into the quiz.
We have got a question before that though,
Oh yeah,
which we took
hang on.
2 days.
Hold
to
the quiz.
think of.
Oh, yeah.
So me and Jonah have planned a whole podcast, done a whole quiz, done the kit quiz, and we asked these guys to come up with one question for us. They've taken as long to do the one question as we did for the whole thing, so it better be good. Are you ready?
Yeah, you can
Go on.
ask.
If the kit room was burning down, what one item would you grab from the kit room?
Oh,
to
this
save?
is very similar to one we've had before.
Oh, have you?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
we'll think
someone-
of a new
We'll
one
change
then.
it.
Because-
We'll come back.
Because someone said, which shirt would you save?
I don't have to be a shirt. You could
Doesn't
save
have to be a
Jonah if
shirt.
you wanted to. Like Jonah's included in that.
Jonah can save himself. He's all right. Do you know what? This is a good one because I'm tempted to say the sofa.
Why?
Okay.
Because-
No, to be fair, you do sleep on this most nights.
Yeah, a lot of the time.
When we come back from away trips.
Yeah, on Tuesday nights and we're training Wednesday mornings. And there's
Fun.
only 2 hours between finishing work and leaving for training. So yeah, and the green sofa's iconic. The green sofa's been in here for years. And everyone that you can think of over the last 5 years, Swindon-wise,
Knows the green.
Yeah,
green
sat on
sofa.
the green sofa. There's obviously the picture of Alan McLaughlin behind you, and we've got his 1994 World Cup shirt in the corner there.
Well, you can't
So-
take all of it.
I know.
Is it the
What-
sofa, the shirt, the picture?
I'm going to go with the shirt just because Macca was academy manager when I came to the club, and obviously I come in as a coach in the academy, and he was brilliant to me. But what a great guy. So Macca's shirt, I think.
That's fair enough.
His World Cup shirt.
I've just seen your shirts up there.
Yeah,
Where's my shirt?
is it? Well, this is a women's shirt here.
Well, you could have turned it around and it say Clifford 35 on it.
You don't get names on the back of yours, though.
Yeah, that's the whole point. I was like, well, we'll just put the women's up and then. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Well,
Could have brought your Oxford one in.
Yeah, I could have bought my other one.
Joe would
No,
save one of those pictures.
yeah, when you never have it. Never ever is an Oxford shirt going to be in this room.
So, I actually don't know. Do players gift you these shirts, or
Yes.
do you just go to buy them yourself?
No. We've not, we buy
they've all
them.
got names
Have
on
you
the
seen
back
how
of
many
them,
shirts
yeah.
we've got?
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you. Obviously, I knew some of them were gifted. Like,
No, yeah, literally every one of them is gifted. Or the Swindon ones.
Donated.
Yeah, the Swindon
Shall I
ones have either been
donate you one of
donated to us.
mine?
If you want.
my Oxford one, I'll bring it.
No, that's not happening. That's not happening.
I'll frame it and put
You
it on
can
the wall.
keep that. Right, shall we go to the quiz?
Yeah.
Palace one in here, though.
It's behind you.
Yes, sir.
The white one. There you go. Right.
Right. Do we have to buzz?
Some of them, yeah. I will tell you when it's a buzzer question. Right, are we ready?
Yeah,
This is, look at this. See, people get so serious whenever we start the quiz.
Yeah, but I just know
people
I'm
are
going to be really bad.
Right. So I'm going to ask Wally a question, then I'll ask Georgia a question, and then we'll have a buzz around.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So, question number 1 to Lewis Ward. What squad number does Georgia Clifford wear? You just said it. We've got through the whole pod without you saying it, and then you said it.
35.
35. 1-0, Lewis
That
Ward.
was an easy question.
Sorry.
Oh,
I
they get
hope
hard.
I'm
They
gonna
get
about
harder.
the same.
They
get harder.
Yeah, they get harder.
Okay.
There's some maths involved today as well. So, Georgia, how many games has Lewis played for Swindon?
Right. So you give him the easy one.
Yeah, well,
Wait, this season or
no,
overall?
in total. I'll give you 3 options:
Yeah.
That's a good-
multiple choice.
A 20, B 21, C 25.
21.
Correct.
Oh yeah. He's gonna change it.
Oh, yeah.
His face looks like no, he's not gonna change it.
1-1. Right, buzz around. You ready?
Yeah, because that's... Yeah.
You ready? What is Lewis Ward's average squad number for Swindon Town? So add both squad numbers together, divide it by 2 to get the average squad number. And she's buzzed in, so now you've got.
Right. So I have to add 44. What, you were 12 last year?
I don't know, was I?
Yeah, you were 12 last year.
Right.
I've been
okay.
here
'Cause that was
2.5
my
years.
birthday.
I've been here 2.5 years, so you've got to add them all together, though, haven't you?
Well, so you've only had 2 different numbers. So
So you were 56.
Why are you asking
together,
me? You've got to work
And
it
then
out.
what am I doing after that?
well, how do you find out an average?
I don't know.
I
Divide it by 2.
Yeah, there you go.
50. What did I just say? 56.
Yeah.
I don't know, Lewis. What's 56 divided by 2? I don't know.
You're on the right track. Oh, I can't give you the answer.
56 divided. Have you got a calculator? Anyone?
No, just come on.
Come on. What's 50 divided by 2?
26.
What?
No, because you got the extra 6.
Just do
which
50
is
divided
3.
by 2
Look,
and
Yeah.
do 6 divided by
28 is
It's
painful.
28. It's painful.
It's painful.
Give her the answer. Give her the point.
Just get it
It's
done.
28. It's 28.
I need a paper for this kind of stuff.
Why? 50 divided by 2 is
Yeah,
25.
I can't do that
6
mentally
divided
quickly in
by
my
2 is
head.
3.
I have to
Add
write
them
it
both
down.
together.
Because then I forget about the previous number.
Okay.
Give me a pen and paper, I'll smash it.
If you hit the buzzer.
I
then
cover the
right.
bills in the house.
Well,
Yeah. No, like I pay for them.
Oh no, I'm not saying you don't pay for them. I'm saying
He
just
does the
make
maths.
sure.
you just give me the paperwork.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, I do.
I'm not saying you don't pay
Right,
for them.
question 4 goes to Lewis. What's the score? 2-1.
To me.
2-1.
Already said the answer, so.
Oh, you can't give
No,
it a
you
warning.
can have the answer. That's
Really?
fine. Yeah, it's fine.
We'll,
Okay.
we'll null and void that question.
No, it's
No,
fine.
no,
you
we
have it.
need-
You have it.
we
Because
need
you're going
someone
to
to
need
have the
it.
point.
You're going to need
I'll
it.
take it.
So what is it? 2-1 to
Me.
Wardy.
Yeah.
Right.
Is this another buzzer?
No, this one's for Wardy. How many clean sheets have you kept in your professional career?
None.
In my professional career?
Yes.
Are we counting all the
This is
shots?
according to transfermarket.com.
Oh, okay. So then, they might. I don't know. I have no idea. It's not none.
No, I didn't say that.
You were.
I wasn't.
Oh, you're
Oh, was I
close. You're
close?
close. You're close. You're not a million miles off. I mean, you've given him a bit too much credit.
Oh,
but-
really? Okay.
But you're close.
Is it a rounded number?
Not really.
Oh.
I'm going to go with
Oh.
14.
In your career? Is
God,
that
you're
all
not
you
very
think
good
you've had?
at it. You've only saved 14.
Oh my god, you're wrong.
I said 37, but I'm guessing it's like 31.
It's 33. It's a lot of clean sheets.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know I
You
played
need
that.
to back yourself.
I didn't know
14.
I didn't know I played that many
14.
games.
33 clean sheets in your career.
That's really because you've only
That's
what's
really
your
good.
professional like 58 appearances. I don't know.
That's rude. So that must be including all shot then.
Yeah,
Has
must
to
be.
be.
Must be.
Unless that.
I don't know, mate. We'll check after.
Anyway, can I get the point because I was closest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have that.
Again, he's looking at you like
Come
no.
on. You can definitely have the point for that because Wardy said 14.
I don't know. I'm thinking professional.
30s. Well, that's what Transfer Market says.
Well, we'll stick with that. It's a good number.
But you were a professional, is the point.
Oh, okay.
So the club you were at might not have been, but you
Right, okay, I
because
get
you
you.
were on loan.
Yeah, yeah, I get
But
you,
you
I
were
get
still on a professional contract
Yeah,
with your
okay, I
club.
see what you mean.
So
see
yeah,
what you mean.
33.
Yeah.
Okay.
2-2.
Georgia, at the time of recording, how many points have Swindon Town women picked up this season? I said she'll even know this and it'll be brilliant. Or she won't know it and she'll look a bit silly. You're third. We've covered
Yeah,
that.
I know. And I want to say like 18.
So close,
Oh.
but not right. Wardy,
I was going to say 19.
incorrect.
17.
You were closer. 16.
I get the point because I was closest.
I don't know. We give him points for it. We're not doing that.
I was actually thinking it was 16.
Well, it's 2-2 and there's one question left. So
of
that
course it is.
Is it
That's-
buzzer?
That's how
This
it
is buzzer.
suddenly worked out.
this is buzzer. Of all of your previous clubs combined, right?
How many
'Cause there's
appearances have
a
we made?
lot. No. How many clubs have you? No, it's not that. One of them plays in the Premier League. Who is it?
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace.
You didn't even play for them. It was
No, you
mine, so
did.
allow me to play. Get the point.
No, you didn't answer quick
You didn't
enough.
buzz. So Wardy's the winner. 3-2.
Boom.
Boom. It's all right. You won the kit quiz, didn't you?
Yeah, I did actually.
So we're a
that
quiz
was
each.
surprising.
Yeah. What's the decider?
That's it. It's 3-2 to you. You've won.
No, because I won the kit quiz.
Oh, well, what are we going to do?
Well,
I don't know.
Arrange something.
Rock, paper, scissors, thumbs.
Can't-
I don't know. Whatever.
People, scissors, thumbs.
Oh, basically, when Kempy was on, him and Jonah had to play rock, paper, scissors to see who went first.
Right.
And Jonah went. And Kempy went, well, what are you doing? So if you ever see when we're walking around at the training ground, especially in the morning when Kempy comes in, we do this as a fist bump.
Right, okay.
So watch out for it.
Yeah. I might
All the
just join
time.
in and everyone just be like,
Yeah, and when he scores, he always runs along with his thumb up. Just because of Jonah's.
yeah.
One of them. But yeah, have you had fun?
We
Yeah, it's
have,
been good,
yes.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's
I've
been,
learned I know so much about kits.
You do. You know more than him.
I do.
You won the kit quiz. Thanks for coming on, guys. It's been a pleasure. If you haven't already got your tickets for the weekend's game, for the FA Cup, grab them. Come along. It'll
And
be
for
good.
the women's game,
And for the women's game.
Don't forget
Where are you
that.
playing next?
we are Moneyfields away.
Okay. And when are you
Yeah.
next at home?
We're next at home the following weekend in the FA Cup.
Okay, perfect.
Sunday the 12th.
Sunday the
yeah.
12th. He knows.
I know. I'll be there.
He can't forget. Wardy will be there.
I'll be there.
You'll be there, no?
Where are we the day before?
We are
No, I think you're
either
away.
Harrogate away.
You
Oh,
are.
God.
I think you are.
Yeah,
Harrogate
that-
away.
That's
about-
Matt's nodding in the background.
Yeah,
I think it's Harrogate.
I'm at the end of about a 65-hour shift
Oh, I'll let you
when
off
we get
then.
back from Harrogate away, so I'll probably go home and go to sleep. But
I
yeah,
think we go Colchester way then Harrogate, don't we?
yeah, Colchester on a Tuesday. Oh God, had that before. Cool.
That's
It's
all right,
been a
we've got-
pleasure.
We've got Accrington on Tuesday as well.
Stockport at home.
Oh, on the 11th. Oh, is Harrogate the weekend after?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Oh, weekend after.
Yeah,
and
because
then-
we're missing out because the FA Cup's when we look at the fixtures, we don't see the FA Cup game.
Oh, see, now you're not got an excuse. So see
Oh,
that.
no. I'm joking. I'm joking. If I can be there, I'll be there. I promise. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Cheers, guys.
Thanks
It's
for
been
having
brilliant.
us.
See you all next time on Life for Kitman. Cheers, guys.
See you in a bit.